Mamento nkamate. Na konta pensioner. Ni kuna pensioner nti me makonta pensioner. Me de nya bibidi ayi. Me bro. Na ene omaba. Adekye NDC Bono Regional Deputy Communication Officer. Or you're one of the best petition something. Right. And no double because you see or Oshifugu. And then the space. Nana ya a champion Jantwa a CPP General Secretary no fair or born life ankasa. The goodness and the common ya grokra or chese ofi sikakoko mwampa or your dish mapa. NFA Sister Bakupisua.
I need you so.
O say den the jinaso.
Jam pacho yitio.
Ka.
A tiu for tiu.
She jai me right now, so me too I will jai her. Me wa dance for her. Until the men kasa bebre. Jennifer Ofuruwa Queen. Deputy National Communication Director ma NPP. Or you're vocal, very strong, very articulate. Waha, remember going to me no, because I'm the real mister. Mamu winning in a grown but you move me. Mama Kwaba. Maybe a boko de.
Yamia do boko.
Radiance say.
Jana pomo.
Me hu ye papa.
Jana ho ye de.
Adomara kwa.
De radiance.
Mabana mabenya di so bi abo specialist simi nchen de.
Nya na me say ade ba ko amonya de ne say. This way ye ne mo an edi ho adanse. Ka ye ba no pa. Ka mo di bi esi. Ade so di ohia ne nso se.
Eric, I take strong
exception.
Some mama you be nom nana.
Oh, tea.
Mama has special eyes.
Yes.
Special he tea near the afra this week.
Me need breakfast or had
oh, yeah. Someone I wouldn't shall open be a monka. We are me the moon abaconia be. What I say?
I make
a man couldn't come.
But be soon broken and be another
despite in your bankunin kruma.
There were dear baby.
There be a pedia wolf here.
I nanka your wife cap nis on yes.
Doing here in Swiss.
And now I come and crown to say cap can see the Udra near Paul from
now they
are
before them with the mood do this.
I was all your father.
Benuma movie, I know no for cap can see.
I'm kind. And I'm kind. We are maybe on your coffee.
Eric, now the measure says this first, but one can never maintain. And one and right at church for that.
Yeah,
but so a wow, ukrum, ya idiom, sunyai. Na abasobono teacher near the man on watch the 21 years and the permanent kasai. Now we say teaching is rewarding. Maybe some or saying it's very rewarding. But teacher for reason concerns, be especially one more presidents, I can say I'm very disappointed. Say 5 consecutive time and ya man penny and then I be actually say teacher 4 years be to say omoba. And right there, no kind of show more.
I ran so manco.
Or manco. Deputy ministers, Minister of Education, called Deputy Uncle. Minister for
Adekye Mampa, honestly.
Minister for Onukra Young.
And then I come in Genidi Cacrel.
Minister Bakubi no Quay, I'm sure I'm finding Emerald concern.
Tourism. Awa.
I want a coy. Maybe I say almost the G.
Yes, I buy money paco.
Say, if you are not the teacher,
I buy money paco.
If you are not the Omaka tourism ministry.
90 young share. Mamma, my idea, a better brand, it will be near
Aja,
Sima is
it is a teacher for the Omaka tourism ministry.
Nipacho, may I summon
a will be some appointment.
Okay, me that's it. And I'll pay the Mechia now. Menchia Ghana for you. Teach you, mamma. And also a teacher. Auntie Mary, baby, will be a Michelle on the pay. I say, bed almost a month ago. Teacher for once and years I be told. bra aban ka say ye be ma church in a laptop okay yeah a church no bi ba bontin say aban we there say the we mechanical connection mind for aban oka so ma wade a na wa careful na me kai say me one of my sister platform no bi na me discuss say ye no mo asabe ye titi ye wo nkron keto mu no wo hwe teacher for asetenam ne enema ekoso baby e start yansen ba enye the ultimate mbo na laptop because there was some of the communities that teacher ni kujina class in pa that stamp or the paper blackboard on so actually no e bi ni ho a lot of things in the here omo and you know say aban e won hwehwe papa bi so de be ma church a de wo say di kan kra no eye omo asetena mu nsem and e wo say here omo pa me no ka say I read a story this morning esinyame ya adoma by Friday you tag for na call striker reba wo mi ade na no kofo mo no omo so mo sen akọ strike bi because I saw a write up our Professor Jampo wo de na person train na ne say mampeni be de achi wa ye ni bibi ni bi wasan akoda ada omo so enu nti no omo sen aba abonten na omo sen atintasu kokko de akira ban eba ne akyerɛkyerɛfo asetena mu ne omo bobre mu as oman he say taking it serious nti omo afinhia na omo kodi ye ne ye mo omo nyina congratulations na omo a omo nya abaso bode no nso no ye mpa ebo ne se miracle nanim no omo benya de chance but ni nyina no se nipa ni beka wo adekyerɛ adwuma mu a ya na ejina ya yeso asoman eje am video bi se me sende na omo betimi aba me kai se owura na po okoye interview bi wo Kesben TV e Kumasi. Na teacher for agitations ya. Also teacher for na omunya de omokeka no. Na omo no kra na ukotwere SSE na failure and na uko training college. Okay, say video no ba. Let them check, they will get it. Say me phones na omo bo free be issue. They should check on YouTube. Ne mentality ni say who so be a training teacher na waba out. E bi o apply university na wanya. And or the faha and or the aba.
Maybe I know one can out in the
San no can no. Sen unim said na pokazana. On no position no job you until oba power no job san no kasa. So that day I was so sad as a minister of education then no na a minister. Until ade ba ko a owo ministry man fa mpe na asem da. Yes asem no kind because me maame a wo me e kira de. What you say pa? Until read do twim de mpo ba no. Because of say our education ministry and yatin nka so you good just no ne napo no monishia because no you good china po and na napo no so you good say yankwaji sika medi wo ministry yankwaje boss and you good pa now so baya teacher for chef akra was unsio this is the time I was all tribute church for now kakasa de chromo because agitations the system no man no eden don't forget to say adwumayefo a yato market to move 4% omo sun nyina no akyerɛkyerɛfo no ka ho bi enti na no ada afakonde ye ku ya mampeni kura de awaje osan de bae ya Ghana force o de abae age no this is the time obebe omo na wa ma omo hu omo so mfa so you explain certain things to them plans are wo ya won so de be mom but akwai say na education system no already a mess up me no kasa sisi e there's a senior high schooler ma me ne me kasa 3 days ago osin ne ba awie school was obefi na omo beba fie no na omo form bi omo say clearance form e was say o clear ho e bia na aban bi wo ho a okọ school mo wa yisu e was say wo de kwansa say wo hu sa krata no o say omo kodu omo sen buka ma nkwada na omo wie no obi a 400 cedis adan ya aban the books bi ba na wo say omo ne pia what am I say so education in general no nkofo we ya messing up and yen kwada e wo primary school ni JSS na akọ semester basis kana ne ekọ 3 times ni nyina say senior high school ni de na de bobo nti enye wanwa say ne ekọ akọtwero so hwe a de nkwada dodo na adwene ye apo because mampeni ba ya no de share utim say obe pass ye pass question so de enka revision ye de revise ya adwene but ya ka de ato utim pefe say kosan we sua no na be firi mu aba ni na ye messa ye creative education sector I think say nye teacher for no kwa asem kwada no so issue ye den e ka ho e na me ne o ka say aban ba ya ye fear kunya so ka say teacher for allowance ye twem. We came out with a reason. Yeah, ni enim say to asum because what we said ne say a lot of teachers ba abonten. You see new training colleges ye be encourage say baby obi na we say omunya church for. Nti sad ya ye nyi o allowances na serve as motivation na de o mokọ kane no. Na ye madodo na anya kwanya nkobi. Ni eyi free o. Omba na omo ka kire Ghana for ina so omo sign there but then buza won say sa akwada na yesi ekutua allowance na money back na the school fees are multiplied by 2 allowance so 3 months na etua ma de odi ni school mu no ba kane na na etua teacher ni allowance no tifio wo hwe etua but then the same akwada no school fees are multiplied by 2 allowance ne so kra na wo se etua na etimi di be bosome na anu na etua even this week kra no na room obi ni na mframa mu say yatisa ban penny for say they should reconsider the idea of paying allowances to the students. So the American say as a buying biano, it doesn't matter whether MPP will be in power or NDC will be in power. A banner, the core idea affected a church for I was see any DHA. A German ya shepa ye bika it me can for kind people and your teacher career. And to just imagine say there be a medium phantom teacher Nina or Cherry KJ ade e senior high school. Wachirade o ha be bia 20 years na da so chirade. Na katua ntum be 20 years ni enuru 1000 Ghana cedis. Ochina nko beti se bia rikaje e bia me ya manwosem. Me start ya makoye mrahye bedwani. Boso me makatua e na be 16-17,000. That teacher will be agitated anameboa. Na kuma mu e woso yi de kire ye ma na anase nkwada na de no. Onya sa pepa no. Nti ye besre ya ye wo political leadership. Ye di oman ne hye yensa no. Ye ba na ye putting measures into consideration. A church for no nke wo so mo ye priority. Because every nation bia no oman ne that age in education so. I keep saying and free education about very good policy. But it is very expensive than say na wo for school fees. Because akwada na obedi fie 3 months no vacation classes nko e be biology teacher G200 chemistry G200 onkeka ni nyina momu no na be 5 courses now in 1,000 or kwa no pa bi e man shop money e man transportation like those things no if ya anye niema ye na nyina ne say that populist policies no we should bring it up how to sustain it how a teacher for any budget enye ye issue obi antimi nkan ya asem ye kwa ne se ye kwa I don't think that it will augur well. Many workers there were a lot of schools across the country. Eja, okoko ankonwempo ankwada ne betena so no. Me betena this very studio. Me krom na me dey mfanto Suma my senior high school. That's my hometown. Eja krom ho for no. Emabunu ye did it to I paid some. And ye de kwato nkonwa ne bi. And ye de akogu senior high school on. And so me ne okasai ebi mo kọ dining hall. Into dining hall nkonwa na omugu so te so. I'm saying this because I contributed. Nyawo na me ko school de ba me krom. Omumpuntu da makoma. So all these factors no teacher ni no enya na hom keka. Because class a be komu a ya etena class no ye kan petition. Mo amotena krom se mo kan curtains. Na ye de petition a che dining home be for. Na ask for achi wo ha. As 2 for na science 3 for so wo ha. Nti we sua French no na we sua English. Just say confusion about your education system. And then look at the tertiary institutions. What is really happening? Emebunu wie sukua yenye juma all because curriculum na yenim say what say ye yense sign na eboa no. That is not what we are looking at. Ye wo manya ye timu a it means the syllabus. Yes syllabus no 2 good years. Textbooks umai. Ye wo ha na ministry na fresh and syllabus na mo de adwuma no. Mon sign ko fa nkyere nkra. Where are we going as a nation? And I want to say the same aban corona ultimate crap past questions. Aban corona ultimate Thomas said, also ultimate mathematical said back 70 Ghana cedis. When he said, they are 15 Ghana and 12 Ghana. Aban no ultimate back see. Oko can see ruler nation na edua. Na den timba kura na demo a. Nke beto ni 80 Ghana. So the education system no. Okay. There's total mess up in the system.
Okay.
And those in charge, maybe already do chim. Oba I mean you're disappointed in you because mess near down and upon the creative. Do something before you die. Okay. I trusted him when he was a then deputy minister because of how Oba Bontino explaining policy, understanding or the bemau, and now be a substantive.
Okay.
Especially your senior high schools, no. Manina and nine so. Number of days now, Quadani could do school munisha. Untime mammy uncle tennis school 1 month 2 weeks. No, I bet 3 months. You can't see Anyan so be in your bingo. And you see, there's another policy so. And Quadano Chromia D7, you review all those people should go back. A jacket we say a chance to do real. Yes, said the more number when the chess or man ye quay education. Kakrane woman. How are you like are you managing them well? The odi C+ and I say A+ ni A1 or crack on your classroom untem. We should yes, I'm against those things. No. Or more we are victims and also but we should be considerate in education sector. Say the policy say about populace ni yam fan ko.
Me da say Eric me da say obi me say also good morning Jakwabna. My name is Ellie, watching you live from Agona Duakwa. It's only in Ghana where teachers go to school on Teachers' Day and stay home on Farmers' Day. Look at this.
It is what?
Teachers go to school on Teachers' Day.
It's only in Ghana where teachers go to school on Teachers' Day and stay home on Farmers' Day.
No creo.
Look at this. And also, I didn't know Queen. I can't hear you. Who's then I walk?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm fancy I see free. Company, and I saw it. Now I'm a farmer. We be now you're netty for near response so I say. Yeah, Debineza, maybe your dear be drew. It will be a say. Now, why you in a drew? Now, a banana, we go cratchy over.
Say Friday.
Very much so Friday, I know you in your bar. I didn't to Friday.
You have a friend.
Now, Saturday, Sunday.
And there was some.
Now, it's a dear, you know, aqua. Enti so be frɛ na ma ka kyerɛ na ɔhene sɛ wo bɛba enti sɛ wo bɛba no wo man so ano aboa wo national organizer sɛ wotia ne na achi same oku so no ɔde ne nsa abɔde asoma me me de bɛkɔ ntuntimi ma me wɔ ha mɛgyina me de akɔ am de akɔ mo hene
twa no me ka sɛ sisia na ma hu sɛ me school father me OSS Jordan what testament sɛ ne fancy aka baby me mane yako
onka fra wo nya de pa onka fra onka fra nti aja nyame adom a ye beba nan ne akọ kra ohema na ohema so ye fre no opare bia
me ba din no
da se mbo ni din kan nti ba akọ kra ohema achi na ya man be papa da anopa ye boko teacher for that na ne ye ka ho asa na Eric di akọ fa ba bi no a onyanye disappointment in friends ye wradutwum education minister na post say ho no ja ho no woko so o say ho a kan ne wo court no ye beba to so won nsam apie wo ho wati ase eja nti asam no wo ka wa agenda no be ye but na wo hu say be won ba bi aka asam ne fa ye ma teacher for ni nyina trinkwa na ye bo ma baso so em so obi the message by say it is only teachers and teachers the omko school, right?
So in Ghana, teachers the omko school. Na family.
Near did that. No, you are no go back to the class. It means a teacher the onye na home crowd. Ebe do mase. We said the nyina ya tena abodwa. Ma me na na ya ni se na na ya na oba ya. Nti na ya wada fo mi na hia krachi di mi da ye wo no. Me mpenso hu di agye. Enye ma sem. What you say? Nti no. Ya ma teacher for no etinkwa. Na ya mo mabaso because omo kan ho bi na ba bia ye gina sesie ya ba beduru e ho no pen nkasa o kan bebrebe nya ho na ye mede say opportunity ye nya we can read write and understand and so when this fall like sa na ma mensa ma kan bebrebe kwa about 95-98% of them on the pass law school tibia he might be part of the 2% read write and understand because nyama ni bebrebe o ntiase what you say nyama ni bebrebe o ho ntiase but we have to deal with them we have to be with them tino ya fanisa. Now heard that we didn't run. I'm saying we have late news. Now teacher ni baba ko kasa say. Him say na was send come penny eba. Now when me am more disappointed in him and all that. But I'm happy say o can baby no. Him say I want call tourism minister call. Or call and that's no means so tourism till be a or kasa you invite the program kasa won call. Say o ha nya Eric na appointment. E just say be one kasa nya appointment. Me ma me nya appointment. Now was send come penny o but him say see na chi. Yenyine nim so wa kwantu mo ye to wa ya Ashanti region wa be Eastern region or one ka efe eni die mu ka efe then so oni ho ntini ye yinsia na mu as to why education minister anko minti ntena anka say
ani deputy
nyina say ni senti no manye do manko and the question is a teacher for no so twere said they a teacher for the nim some ya we na mum ye from some adwumadie na se once asem ne ye kan na ya hwe ne mienu kakra so omo from ana so omo am from program line up net say organizers ne committee no mo ye omo adwuma say but nyina mu ne ye beka say yenya bansi ana abu ma na ye dey ekoi nam said the needed way na I think said the next time ye wa ye koi dey say na ye nimwe ye dey bi science so aye dey apa ye to so mienu na Eric kan sem bi say na po say education oja ho no ko ye na emfahin kusia omo time ka so mbi see how many schools na mai I think out of the 200 and something you 33 no me hwe adujama potu krom de ya yi omo e blocks omo si na efe matena ha kan several times na efe pa but they need a requirement and I was thinking they can one can never benefit un say they don't plan, they don't think ahead of the governance system now mo no wo no say about power you dwene ho say 5 years later he fa ne dwumadie na ye dey e be kwa koduru eti school dan ya yesi se ne ye ni day school na be fa nkola 30 a ye ma ye hu fie no machi se ya ban poni ho a ye extension na say ye di needed we ne ka ho a e bi e betimi de aye e friend say e betimi atere ma nkola dodo aba school na po time ya ye extensions bebre ukokuma se a there are a lot of dormitories any friend say nkola ba bi o mo da ya terem se mi tie radutuma I think I lead this year me pesa me kan sama anya no kura na o mo kire say nkola kura o wem so mo wie school aye double track no kura no they will make sure say ye ya ye dey afro because ye drip me patro me srew last year nkai me da me hia nkai bo aye ni radio so nya advert ne ye me srew nkai me what ya ntene nyame ya adom a said you okoba be distract me ko we nyina kasa
ona woko
nyame ya adom ne nkwala ne wi a ye be ye dey ye betirem ama wan hwa double track na kura mfiri ho si ye ni hwe kura no wo hwe ayi a me hwe wo mu paper yi mu I think the new crusading guide wo hwe page crusading guide umpe tia mfame ho wo hwe page I think say page 6 or see free education benefits 1.6 million students it is 1.6 for bisa ho say mire bia na atwam yenim say teacher for na be kire ma de but mire bia atwam kola he na na opportunity go school ene aya adwen say obi an go school bi na o ka say em say omunya D7 no or my review say and someone go school back as to why in penny 4 years and I'm here to read that coming from Eric and I still have to go and do my checks mean to me fa na asem no kan entra ha nya adwuma wati a nti uma me source na ma bie na ma kan na ma ka ho asem me nya source me mean to me kan ho asem o hene good nti ye hwede ye be kwa akosi se be boa enkwala suku kom se moa no em se nkasa ho ni nkonwasie be ba ho am ya hwe be bie be kwa akoduru but I will say ni nyina mu no Ghana nkwala suku ko na danko akufu adon nkwala esuku ko ne nkwala yi de wa education mu nti e na ema ye try say ye be ma nkwala nyina ho atom ye ka ni nyina na o ka akosi say allowances cry to da 2-3 months 6 months na enkoi yesi yetua wutie asmo ka no boa but yesi yetua no hu si yetua na emo weduru ba bi enkoi enya no kro momo but mo time o kai se yebeto aba o general secretary ka bi mampani dada na oye the then president ka bi say yentua allowance ne ne yentua ne chena ka ho wonto aba na ma ya munyai na aka be na wotumi no boso yam yakoto aba ampa teacher fo no so henham ne nurse for to abetiam aban we na aba no make sure say e wo se nkwala na allowance o mo di ko school ye hwe ne ye so masene na ye mom kokoduru ba bi say suku no mo ko mo be han mo kakra na o mako minni ba bia o kasa free se bi o ta frache se bi a onso ono da bi o kasa I am happy he boast of his region se ne region ho asem no wo ka dia fine but minnim de o ka no asem se nkwala allowance friends teacher training allowances no enkonya no correct but aban we pe ene ya ya mama hunu se omo ka Ghana man ho yes be more education there was here so masene because ya na ya fa ne say teacher adwuma na nka bia wan onza kan ye bisa say was me kira de me adwuma wapa na magyan e de teacher adwuma any police aye fe aye akono
oh yeah sure
aban wa na aye fe say agya untie
teachers be ba fear last
ya homete
na omonsa momoka
and I make say agya yes ano hye no and until you open paper put everything on paper
they've done that several times
address it to the appropriate oma yes sadie na those in charge and so should also take up omo way no omo de aba no na say e was amendment bi na say bibi na wo se ye de man kosora na amadwuma pa ya ye de am omo ni nyina na wie peye na hye no nyam na erika metena ha monsire ansere am na ni anye say teacher ni bi so say ne ho ye de kire no because me teacher ni na achira ma de be pem sabre ni ba bia ya yede ya ba beduru Eric bi onyine na o check kindergarten for ade kakra wo do ma ba bia na o we eye because ata bia o ya branch of freshers ba woni bibi obeye ba ko kire nkura de nti onu kura ne papa mu no ke teacher for e be kana kan ho na nso so opeso ya amanyosa ni tiranye yo kodwo ne amanyuku enye na ojai kwa ndisi kwa kubu anu ani nua kwagu an se no teacher ni okumase eso hu se ndisi mu ode na kwam okọ no koye ndisi politics e na oja ade kire eti teacher adwuma na de enka na nka ye nanso se akadia ne niam e wo se ye de ka ho no e na wo se yetimi de boa ma na ye de ekonanim but we will continue to praise them so my idea because at the end of the day no yempo teacher need there you can't do away with them untimi nyi omu mfiri obi bi omu na propaganda na agenda na wo no yenyi mfiri
na textbooks
textbooks bay asema o kan say say ne nkwala bi omu wie ne say ye che we ya mo so omu nchentua na textbooks o ye de aba ya mo aduane adi books ni uniform ni entimo books ni uniform ni entimo say omu ko to books na eja ya na sometimes tie hwe aya na sometimes so we say you check school ni ye abai betimi de akọ mind you say a human institution and nipa na manage enti obi wo ni tirim ponko free SHS bae na nya sam kituo headmasters ni headmistress un say bebre okra ye interdite omo tena nche because obi wo nte ne ho asakra sa de na ba bia o ni daily business na o di bia nkwala ne bebe school na o ye but aban ya boss mi di bia ye de e ma nkwa mo nkwala ma school kwa enti bia ye de akon textbooks no o kase o nkwala ne be wie school ya cha mo so omuntua na aban so omuntua na enya aban bia na so ontua almost school krodi mi yankasa me find this headmaster kron say headmistress kron we will question her as to say aban by opatrodi ni two papers so mame we made that findings because minim say aban provide ade say be man kwala na setere man ha omo the ben out say aban say the textbooks akona parents into aka it is not done anywhere it be obi interest
enkwada ne kono ayi me bako achimota ya ko to the textbooks ni
eni ni bibia
akua so kwada no to mo nkonu
me de me ba no ko de nyame ni mkuro ni me ma ngudi me so me ba wo manfe
yes serious
eja me so me ba wo manfe nti as to why omo yesa na wo se ehunu say nipa so na manage institution no say aban na se ye to an kada we have been an official way from them Cassandra Chuma of Munina Komaba Kasa, PR for Ghana Education Service, Director General, Papa say Professor Pokwaman, coming in about Tabakasa, Kajami shows a cabetuna betram by 1 Friday. What be some questions as to why Sabine friends and books, you know, and man Kualana quiet, every any part that's any be interest. And on what they yes, so we'll find out. And Education Minister, I think so Mutie, Cassandra Mutie, they should make findings out of this. Now go buying any more.
Okay,
me that's seconds.
No, me time na wo je.
Mama on the test. And then me know.
Obeto wase. So what in nje.
Oko Twanse Senior High School. Eduane ashot. But who are you to talk? Twanse. Me no.
Aba pastor kom fa eduane nko yi.
Ahwan talk. Mo ba fa mu nya wona adwiri si ya 99.
Eja untie. Omo fa eduane nko nti asatuna nkwala na ye de no survive.
Me say and that Twanse
school ni di sika no eduane mo free.
Senior High School.
Twanse.
Very
who is going to for them?
Me dan wase.
Ma hu na me kire say na no ne sa no. Nkwala no free time on go school mo ni da. Mate nya sa yeta wo twa
for that idea by now Senior High School.
Nana ya. What shall the other?
I am a child there.
Good.
Much there.
Teaching is very rewarding.
Very rewarding. Me nkola no kribia ye doctors ni ande. They very rewarding but anope me chia wahwefo nyina na me chia CPP4 impanyimfo na me chia me nuanu me wa ha. And then my miracles into me chia miracles.
Oh, I mean camera.
And then there's more to say. And I me pay tribute to one of the foremost the year were educating kola Ghana ha we free Mrs. Engman.
Okay.
North Ridge Lyceum. But training kola pa me mabe 6.
Okay.
The hono mo post me nuan ba to mo so ye memba. Nti no me de ye friend ne sen yakọ ma na busua ne ono ankasa ne ba adwoa ene e friend ne sen ya adwo me de ntia komo mo nyina na me ma mo so yakọ e ba cho fa Jacob na D7 is a very problematic grade because it is a pass before no na a pass but it does not also enable you to go into the university. Into Benya A1 unya one of the core subjects D7 that's math, science, math, science and English and ununya D7 na untimi nko but obi betimi anya C6 when you 36 ono beko. It has always been a problematic grade. A man kola ni bebre etna efie nti me believe say it is in the right direction say omatimi ayi sa or how na free but you should also look behind it say edie benti and na before no yesu nya D7 which is a passer untimi nko university was it a mechanism anase na ye bi nhyehyɛ ye bi a ebetimi akapo nipa ama ya ti nipa no so ana we have to look at it even though ebeboa nkola ni bebe because onyenye D7 no pe no koye no deck na obetina fie 2 years ansa na wetimi akọ university by which time na ni mates no ko be say 3rd year into no I mean it's a good thing say o may but they should also look at it carefully especially so be or yes okoye science no nya maths D7 na is it worthwhile say obema na kwana so be here arts na so nya D7 na I don't think say ehu hia say because mathematics hu hia no arts maybe first year no first semester be quantity with me pass it through say quantitative na no ano no into no me believe say yes it's a good move but it shouldn't be a move a populist so me interrogate it very well me tie me nuanu mienu especially my sweetheart with Jennifer President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo no an ka say we teacher ni a who expect so be rich ono aso na ka say we teacher ni a your reward is in heaven inti say omo ye program 5 times omo invite nese wan kwa it shows say teacher for no omo hu hia ne papa so obi ka say your friend is saying emre a ye de share na say emre omo invite no na so a otimi tro speech na da menimi or see teacher first policy critical. Na so what can say me aseme wo mu no de but say as usual rhetoric na ye kasakasa de a. Na so betimi anka di so anka ede. But anya one na akokan nti when betimi a hold responsible. Besides in the Ministry of Education because in some our kan wo ha nyina no the Ministry of Education anybody a say etimi implement sa name. The Ministry of Education no eba say implementation na better ya holding responsible because tourism minister and a koi. Minister for tourism and a koi. How can you hold that person responsible because of another ministry? So Anya Shekranka, chief director of the ministry. Because the administrative head of the ministry is a chief director. Into be our ministry who ent me anko. Me both teacher for na basopa, especially Reverend Sister Justina, our bar first runner. Your mom said next time no be ma or baby omo award be ma or ba. Na e ma associate me aye den yakoye nim. Teacher for a very instrumental in the share. Apart de bia na e ka se read e write because of teacher for even our lives are shaped because of teachers.
Sure.
Because who free a fear no pa 8 o'clock. That's a open school 3 and never then colony stay for extra classes 5. Right. It means you are spending most of your time with your teacher. Me make time and me work class 5. Me teacher about what will shape me life. I am Mr. Kenwood. Mr. Kenwood taught me how to sustain pain. I didn't because of travel money we I was mean soon I best travel.
Ne sunakai.
Ne sunaka. So with time no growing up it has helped me pass the baby I me jina baby na say ho den a me kai Mr. Kenwood. Say as so utimi Bible and I say te utimi ejina otimasi inti teacher for you very very key omo boye my etimi kan omo boye my life create me shaping up otimasi na me nua be ma na asem o kan e fight say teacher for a day omo nko holiday and I say enye holiday my ba farmer day holiday and no chire say na teacher ni hu hia because one day you to school mo na say enye within the school curriculum e be affect almost subjects any woman disun ye call many sometimes it's a wo hwa ade ba call team say teacher for hu hia ne say schools akọ holidays teacher for kra boa ma time e wo Ghana ha teacher for omo na hwe enkola time babies nannies friend say crash omo ye teacher for say ye ma kwan say ya utimu say ma time ho kire wo mo pa because we be hu say ba bia be ko bia no na enkola didi omo ma me achi no omo so omo ma me nteme but say anka ye omo wo school a utimu say ma time omo ho timi ye den ahare wo teacher for very important. It is so sad to say 5 times President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo teacher for a friend on a wanko. Obi nim time o hye so obekoto ba to de because that na wo call to no so wo call police ho no koye promise say your friend say obeba be dampare general dampare GP dampare eye adwuma pa na obeye den obefa no ana obe confirming say da no no otu kwan later on ametis wo menhia wo confirm me wo fa ni me nua bema as presidential candidate inti dan to no nya time on ko teacher for
no me na nya confirmation
media anam tell
there be na nya confirmation
asa no ka media me hu ye no
confirmation he was only presenting them to
that will present you two for na ye den
o cho say oni na pamfo oni na pamfo na koy amamre ni amamre kwan so committee amamre kwan so e was so kire di pa oni o monam but it wasn't endorsement party ni wo mra wo ye wo mra de ye dwuma o party ni
sweetheart
ye mra ni kire say ye nto abado we ni walidi party but at the end of the 2024 MPP will hand over to MPP whatever it is MPP will hand over to why Daniel MC na kokko you na ne kura microphone you na ne kura microphone but it wasn't confirmation mami with due respect it wasn't confirmation
I'm not three projects
no three projects no do call den sako pu no die
next time I'm mo be 2 minutes
that be jai kan kwa dem here
because me try because
it wasn't confirmation
and once say we introduce wo mo say and me ministers me nyina na me wo mu free ha wo mu nyina free o ti pacho
no so opebia di
wan kan sa o ti ase me wo fa ni akoto afi me abe me ni alanchire mate o ti ma say o mu nyina president say wa confirm wo mo say o mu ma me e race omu nyina betimi adi omu nyina ye capable but nanso so de omu nuru ba bia because munni mo ma wo mo ba CPP ye be take power 2024 nti de mo keka ne de mo kan bi keke nti the point is that president akwakoye confirmation e wo oyi menhia wantimi anko teachers program wasa akoka chi otumfo se wo ye airport ni a one na e call London
sir
o se me nu mienu ye be fa ha akọ London ankrofo gina kwan ho a wo munya ba bi ntina eton a me pacho me frɛ o
Eric Ajay
o ko chata plin
en fa
otimase
endo chata ye mana na mfu mfa nkoka no
otimase
mitia na
wonya abotre akọ se woni otumfo be kọ London through ye friend say Gan Kumasi airport
itu okokoro am magi ye dey
wa bra Kumasi ho na nkasa nkrofo gina kwan ho a wo munya o mu agitate wa amoso e wo tumfo ho wa amoso
no mu agitate say
o mu agitate so munya ba bi ntina ma na ni abre
o mu ye demonstration
market na sam
market na
ya forma ko ba bi amom ba bi o monko
o mu da so gina
they are refusing to go
oh me senior refusing because okoho ne ye nto ade wo ho obeba kwan ho because there is no marketing plan in place for them say ye be ahihia to ama say wo pe bibi akoha nti wo mbeba kwa ho so wo ma obi ba bi so won tena na nya accessible a wonka wa ama no kra na nkeye nti no the point is that o man panyi si no antimi anko na minister of toy enye fe yemfa bibi anto nchen at least nka minister of education the sanko timiko and chief director ministry hierarchy make sure say deputies near two deputies ni nyina follow ayi na call and I maybe why na dwen so o person ayi awal call education to what they I don't know what it means but seriously speaking
education person the tourism ministry
there be a big ministry so ntimi financial tourism as tourism is a smaller ministry bibi kwa tourism na be share education as
tell no
o ti ase nti no to be very honest teachers for no mudika
na we can say be about time no change of educational calendar no so mko school June mamo be fi December and because of gold green track in it no we no kwa na we no aba nti no aya na my teacher for no cry enya kwan
and revise because teachers
back be a and so somebody etu dia no so
and I make a bia because the president who one can say we could maybe on the sidelines you can discuss it because you real program yes we better so what you know was so different for so be back catch information that is given to you directly no and the reaction is different from okay obi ba no ba be catch no one can we anka ho the briefing how would he know This is a very important sector because teacher ni kwese so unya adaje na ode home. A very problematic. They have to review it. Because we ba na we ko to so sa. Because any of course more concerns bebre ho nka. Even with COVID, make COVID they gina mu pa. They said a problem because in Kolani space in you and we are still adding on. They be make same way. Say as a see it make cap grade no. What my say make cap grade no. Say 36 na dan na ye cabinet dia ka no mo be call technical and vocational schools in smaller SHS teachers no almost mostly SHS and as they say gradually spreading to the public universities. The private ones is not easy to go in because they are expensive. It's not easy. Intino sanka onu ankasa ko ho na FM on the sidelines no krampo bi omutimi di nkomo ka bibi gu na so because enye easy say we benya president. It is not easy. So we should check president enye easy. Some of these events are ya omu invite a president no. As I say bi omu fu say bibi wo hwa ibo wi a ye bet VIP baby na baby na woni mpanyimfo adi nkomo. Sometimes so ya na nkrofo advise president wrongly. Omo betimi advise ne say there may be situation be a da ho nti the man nko. Maybe no person okọ because me president minim say onu bibi say nko obekọ but obi me patronye sa na mkan bibi say no obekọ
ntimi nka wanu ntum
bibi say obekọ me de me chiama so ni asem but obi betimi advise ne say man nko but me believe say time bi wo ho a ese say we president a wugina wona so nye de bia na utie nkrofo uti omokra so also war backroom information because this one they inviting him 5 times na so on see ho otimi call police for the no free ho ko Kumasi minim so the falcon na call you so renty plane no so the a commercial flight I'm not too aware now or by road that they are minim but otimi free Bema camp police for na test no ho no and na ko Kumasi and okoye ni endorsement and call around and oye de oye okunya me sure say na adwe ye ne se nkrofo mienu ne me endorse wo mo se wo be ye breaking the endorsement no mo be ye da bi se me wo fa ni minu abe
menti na e wa ni je se
me ni je se me wo fa ni minu abe ma ya endorse wo
na mo carry Mr. Baby also carry aja wo ma ba mu kakra bi nka ma me je se be na ka me tia de
Eric me pacho mama Eric me pacho
into the make can say
as
long as the president was able so obekwa akoye adwuma wo baabi na wasan akọ baabi and this your friends say events say ye call round akwa projects ni ade president minim so obekọ bio a the one or dey kire no say oyi ne ho akire they say ne say nkane ya na so person ya afa konde
na said your mama has not been elected as a flag bearer of the party but all rounds call you thank you talk mommy
and you know the point
I say you teacher for the Eric mo na mo say adwira case no mo yet mo sa na fitam na so ne aso
me pacho mama mfama nsi nti no me believe is going forward no teacher for omo ye mass and omo ye critical because on one kasa kra ni own words or see teacher first policy critical teacher first policy critical o ka say teacher first so you see the word critical next when to me anya ho hwe becomes rhetoric and rhetoric na ye fa mu man rhetoric na ya adoso kasa na ya adoso say ye ka bibia o mampanyi o ma no enye de NCP na in fact enye de obi baby da
me da wase pa
ba school feeding so dem
me ko
over 12 million Ghana
na akoko ba oto yi me hu me yem hye me papa say that crope about 256 or so 206,000 liters of we na ko yes cable be 18 one bundles of cable worth 10.4 million Ghana cedis and no so ayira just say ensem bebre
yeah
refinery you tam ko pa o
you be we sisi me monitor but 5 minutes me 2 minutes yeah the train me beti we no because obi anim say
we dey medimre
we be dimre no so dey duru anu ajo time ba me so ma me nya ntam krachi mu omam em say Eric kasa no o kan bibi fa say mampani say na ma me kasa mampani say ye airport o dey otumfo be Holland no say and yes or call and not na quarter plane or 2 phone cars over plane. And then mommy also talked about private jet. Let me make this clear. NDC etu futuro Ghana for any can honorable kuja to Ablakwa. Let me tell you what. There was a meeting. Ghana Air Force for Eko Shia, a friend is what do you call it? Committee on Foreign Way of Parliament. Na honorable kuja to Ablakwa. Eka no meeting on 2 occasions. And a Ghana Air Force for requested some bois penny for the form better than Bison. I requested say Ghana be here a friend say aircraft a bit me a left nipa. Say BBC a bit me dia ko women na etimi asaya government business. There was nothing like a discussion of presidential jet. I am saying it here today. People should do their findings.
Okay.
Okuja Toblaka, please. Okuja Toblaka was part of the meeting. So as to why he's going around with pictures and friends say documents, HSM Mampeni, you see a koto presidential jet. As if say a koto jet na Mampeni, better not to that kingdom come.
Some nearby.
Yes.
I'm say President Eugene
Yes. I have the story here.
Is considering
That is
yes.
Okay, good. Considering that is where now Air Force for I requested for aircraft. What do you say Nigeria was saying? Presidential jet.
Really?
Your presidential jet. You don't know what is happening. Your honorable member of parliament is aware of what I'm talking about. Most of your people are disappointed in him. You can't summon a man 2040. They did the same thing to us in 2008 when MPP government was doing well. And when we didn't throw 2 years, you will go reserve way be or what? We are gonna go to Yinako or you cry see and Yaku Ghana for buy bought into us and Motua Beti. The same thing I'm say. It is the Air Force who has requested for 2 John Rawlings type and or Krabby. A buy and then Nadia Babuagana buying a President for time, Yan too. President for time no 2. Bigger one, Yan buy no be. It was left to the Falcon, the smaller one, it me fed the part 11 to 15, and went to me a government business, it mean transporting the pound for Monko baby. Me part on never before requested for ship. See, I never fight to see, you never come to call with him. Nanka, friends, aircrafter, you never daily business, you never running day to day business. Ghana Heja. Then, and this, you have a problem with it. You've printed fake and Photoshop documents. And now, I didn't watch it on Twitter. At me, I could for play Biaba say, President Jet now, Mampenia Hino. Actually, the Mampenia town so oh, did you want to do your notes, Magda? And somebody like this, you've been a minister before. You can go to this gutters and this level. Now, what can some way? Somebody and just say, and wouldn't be Abeka, would do so another 2 minutes. Don't interject into my way. Yes, I'm a family. Said the and I may see, one shut down to make it easier for you. I'm saying for Air Force penning for sit down with them, ask them about what I am telling you today. Say, was there a discussion about getting Ghana 2 aircraft? I am talking about what the Air Force base. I'm not talking about Eugene can't press or say so. Can say you consider. It means that aircraft now, Omuka say Air Force for are requesting. Omuka say yentono. And no nebi Omudiaba say it now. Besides, at the end of Kraba, it will be put before Parliament for discussion. Okay. And Sanya Jatum, Defense Minister will come and friends say, speak his mind, and that's what we are saying Ghana and the Parliament. You know, actually, as to why Air Force for so much. There's nothing like a discussion has gone on. Say, we are going to buy presidential jet. It's only for because Ghana 14 years they did the same thing to us in 2008, just to bring us down. But there will be a statement on it. Now, me have my bab on TLB.
Statement not check.
Baba, who do you know about? Now, one case you be put to shame. Microphone battery about boom, papa, and Trona Monama Moody penny for some ministers of state pay. Now you can go around and do this. Meanwhile, one case honorable could you talk Raka? Who were a friend or professor over contested presidential candidate and you think you can go around and do this?
Jennifer.
It doesn't speak well of you anyway. Toa some na ye Canada.
Gani dream no.
Me nyani dream by. Me nyani dream. Na me ba cho okase me nyani dream ma me ya mo ko.
I can't 2 minutes.
I can't be 2 minutes me dey we are your time. One say ye tie ya amanyofo. Na nkrofo atade amanyofo ya tromfo amanyofo ye corrupt. Ye bokro no eja I must tell you say. One penny. Krono a technocrats be bo. E the pen we ebo. It will shock you. Na man napo na napoku oheneba na akasa na refer no education mu nim obetimi aye. Some of these people no permit PR no wo mo sister station okay FM kwa mi show so metika mu ba no mani atete so say eja hwe wo hwe yes the disappearance of 105.927 liters of gas oil as at 4th September 2021 yanya de o ma wi adada wo anya de ya to edi dada de atoto ada anya ho dada as at September last month yan komo na me ni wudi what you say drew baby aviation fuel I was here the go play mo mani too said your mobile pie some panin nkwose wo wiem nyame nso ntia masa because omo nya nyame mami nsa na ko ha ma ho mpacho what you say omo nya nyame say susuan pa say fuel I de be go play mo ama play atu te say o ka o hwe aircraft Air Force for ABC ya de be fa footballers ya de be ya business ya de be ya bibia obi o wa ban mu bia nyam pipia but the fact that na do so ntin mo mpe ebi ni de asi
presidential jet
anyam presidential jet I don't want you to use that word
na me hwe ayi bi wa ha
me mpese oba use that word
na me kan ayi bi mpese me kan to word
how dey kan ni nti etire this table me
next time ya me kan session no ye no
anka ma mfa we kura ma no na me
so dey
as
the minority in parliament has said it will resist all attempts by Akufo-Addo's led administration to purchase a bigger presidential jet for the country. Speaking to journalists at the Jubilee House on Monday,
minority
on Monday, September 27th, 2021, Eugene Ahin announced plans by government to purchase a new presidential jet to cater for presidential travels. Eugene Ahin said the Defense Minister Dominic Nutiwu has already begun the processes for Ghana to procure the new jet. I said, until we know when an idea we're here.
Pacho me bo. Eugene tape ya okay say it is recorded. And your time and come your bomb NDC can do everything.
Some of the people
omo koye press conference we was a press release we omo ye ya say media no metie no. The question is were they there? Were they at Akosombo? When Air Force for bad beto omo nim say ye kwa akoto aircraft be lifting nipa e be government business. No more ho because honorable could to abla kwa no te ho or meeting me he was present. No mo leader ho. Almost all team on the committee, everyone was there.
So we Google na make sure.
What you say? Yes, we go now. Say story ne dia, oh yeah, e jautie. Storyline ne dia do obi about obey the story headline but on here no. Sometimes no read the announcement. Media jade me nim na me catch we say there's nothing like government is going to purchase a presidential jet. But Air Force for now requested for 2. So Nigeria have 6. So we for 2.
Okay.
Over African countries so mo be Ghana we are richer than them. But omo will be how much more Ghana ye de ba be business say de ba be day to day government business ye de be lift nipa e be fa aban friends aban mu nipa ye ko ba bi akwakoye adwuma and onim say sa aircraft ya ye kwakoto ye ja e betimi aye dey e bet I was say supposed to work like 400 hours but aban president ko atnem ko ye be 50 hours ya kan nyina ye de be ye adwuma ama fa so aba so to asema ye kan
aircraft for Air Force for the
who tie sikadi akoso we yamahyew umpati komiso kugye to hisa we utufoturo mu ani hwe sikadi akoso woto no mate say most of them have been interdicted ebi nso on suspension ebi nso so ye hwe o masem ni say ye hwem na amowa ye be throw back ebo we mra no bedi da bia me kasa politicians nyankopon be san ye ho ewom say ebi mo omo ne ma hyeda nye pepepe omo wa ban mu a na mom technocrats no akro no omo boye say last month ya mutimi wia gas oil say ton di fuel ayem fa ngu aviation fuel e di gu play mu am ye de atukwa eja nipa da sani se matwe ton anadwo na yakwa fa kerosene ye de agum eti plane na wioma na ahye ne se timamufo ne yawu ne atwa adwo na nipa bo da sani odi sa de no to na ma rahu se mewum sankrofo ye sani no me asori dikin omo ye elders wa asori omo ye asori mpanimfo ye to tight omo na to ne kese ye bo for de omo na bo ne kese no obo tight pampe ukon officer no wakene ni masiso den because you a politician wa ba he thinks that you are coming to ask for money meanwhile na do krono o de pen ni paper bo
okay
me se na poku de ye nya no so nan Ghana ha ke be hunu eti 20 years ago be pem sabe krono ma bo nyina ye mfa mra no enya dwuma but aircraft no de bibia no sa de o maka bia me nka bi be fam fun maje me fam fun ma clear airwaves no
na poku de enya ne so nan a
adunare woni esi na poku so anope
enya ne so nan a Ghana ye de be malu wonam wa na ya chew woni e
unifere what
basa
unifere don't say that we are in the position ma betun aye unifere
mami misa ni
education ministry he ma set or cry
education asem ni ye ka
no na mess wa create mess wa bai
You go fire craft be fani po over 100.
What did he help?
What's on tiasia?
What's help? How say yenya so nan education ministry na ye kan wasem no. Foto bi a wo bi o de je bosia so okwa de na wo ne. That is why the current minister is suffering.
Okay, so what stops you from suing? If you have this information, sue him. Sue him.
And funny mem.
Because you no same rent and I try no to foot go and it's net here 40. And yeah, it's not good. It doesn't speak well for Ghana. Any MPP are buying.
Now we be as na me kan dey say
that be Eric.
Now we can say
that you sue no court. Na na pomla me yina.
Now say me kasa mama.
Yes, sir. Me kasa now we be kasa. Me tia unti me kasa my. But don't go sue.
So o kasa no so not
you see
obam nketenkete nti wen nketenkete na me dam obam nketenkete
e wo de na no de nti me da se
Queen NBA we
Eric kasa ya du ni de microphone ka ya dum no
eye chaso me chaso
Eric
about 2 minutes we go
me da se
Eric kasa na ne mic no ya dum no
me kasa be ko 2 minutes
oboza wa poko
topic ani e discuss em say na we mushan kra se munye den enka ho but the ba mu ni say yesi na na se owie kuma se airport a obesan de otumfo akọ London otumfo anya wona ode ni tukwan okruma na ode ne ho otu ne kwan okoye mfaso de brass antemaye ni ngada enti emefa ne ho nko high flight ene ye ka because waka ho ene Ghana flight no ye de adane we campaign ade be chine ogini bisa ade be china Gabon president na yisu yankwan de no otena mo no enyi
akoye uber
yes uber na ene nam Africa na ye de han enti eno ho asem ye ka ne let's concentrate
uber
what is happening in our country now because the ama Ablakwa started all this debate mabeka or this very studio enche eja afi we nkuamu yeah flight aya han kwan over 10 billion new Ghana cedis can it is over 100 billion Only omoka omosi figure no wrong. Also for figure brand so na adane boache bidin. That is the fact. And now better na ha. Wo Eugene your kasa mama mpani no. Wo Jennifer wo say the Eugene kan ene nya no kre bia na adane na no. Hey, and there sa Debbie because City FM online. Me bo tie me.
My joy for come kan some because what are you talking about?
Jennifer, I was so quiet for you. Why?
No more. Yes.
Aja,
yes sir.
You deny in a kasa mampeni Akufo-Addo. Wa be kasa. O say plans are in advance here kwa akoto wimushen foforo through the defense minister. Mampeni ya na no koshia police for kasa oba beto wimushen me samom. That one is different. Avie you can say only military koshia no mu di omo nkomo. Different. Because our black akọ can say or charter flight e bro so ntira mo si omo kra mo prepare so beto foforo. So why do you debunk it here?
One more say.
You deny him. Check City FM online.
The story is there. Set time. Me see City FM story headline. Journalists be out for story headline.
I told you for phone.
Na me wo phone so you
Google na
Google
me da say.
Story dey so my about us say no kra na no so ya say.
Enti say old party say me person me ba so bi ba so obasan ayeyi. Enti me wa nyina me so me Google share ne ma bia.
But dey wo ho a yan koto presidential jet.
Ba ku bi e wa ha. Say government has announced plans to Eric.
Yeah, no, yes, City FM, and I enjoyed it now.
To Ode Eric, Ode Manu.
I didn't say Omona Crano, Omo consistently inconsistent. Just Omo Casamwa, or one Casana doubt to Omo
News.
Yes, the Omo, he said it. I watched the video. So why do you sit here and lie? Say in Casa, I am Muni no crema Ghana for Kakra. And I may know. Oh. Eja me no ka say we mushen o se dey answer ekan na na do dan ko Akufo-Addo you say abaya de botachi and one near the boban I have documents on my phone parliamentary hands at 2000 what Akufo-Addo then MP member of parliament why you wo mrashe bedwafie Adenya president then Rollins nyame mfa ne crazy so o se okoto we mushen dia bregana Akufo-Addo president original say I was so putting Ghana for interest into consideration because Emrena ye wo and Emre hia say ye koto presidential jet say Rollins me use and the COVID daba Ghana for adwuma ye for katua ye tumu 4% ye the taxes ahodo o motwe and abegu so you are telling Ghanaians say wo de wo person nam soro na the pool is that what you are telling us today the story is here check it is a unim nyamo a nka okra de wo say ye tom presidential jet a wo beda wo hwe because you've opposed it before. ye de ya mo din trade ade ne nya adwuma da bia so ade botrotro Africa committee report to Ben Defense and Interior for no report to Ben omo de abeto mrahye be fie kire say presidential jet ne attachment mi nyese wo de connection my for ade amobedi de hu bia
aja do you call the Falcon the president who cry wabon wabon chese Falcon na fedi pan level just level you call it a presidential jet beti my government
na ya ka presidential jet yes dey fedi pa 100 na presidential jet
I still stand on my way say we are not going to buy presidential jet me ya me su ade
me da say
o see do we have a presidential
jet mama nka na some call na you da
o say do we have a presidential jet because e fedi pa 11 na Ghana president
you see do you call that
remember your president omo 20
you can't man mo yi
eya mo nka no krek akama ni pa ho
na president call it
presidential jet how many presidents do we have
yes that troubles to the president
how many presidents do we have in the country we have only one president
and
who is here alone
so the Falcon is too small
oh yeah one kese one president
kese is too small does the president trouble
is this too much
does the president trouble no does the president
is too small
or the top management or the boss call.
Okay. What you guys doing? What you guys don't even know. The president cannot even from his own will go and buy presidential jet for Ghana. I request from baby near the Baba. So what are you talking about?
Marty.
President is not going to buy way.
Me pacho onto we are. Eric Kasa.
Why did you people cancel the bigger airline?
The Queen, won't talk to
Queen,
wouldn't say, why am I say do 940?
It's okay,
me pacho.
Control bed in what you
Debbie. Oba Okan Wadrin.
When Ura na friend Mahama. Once we 10 gram. No coffee.
Tinti the year they also.
No coffee kon. It is a far corner so I'm over for Ghana for real. And let me tell you something. Yeah, cast away a president. It doesn't mean so movie or say one region do it. I've been out there quiet the abafi. Net the entourage or the Ombekon Dibiba. Ah, yeah, just now, no other. AU meeting your Moko ECOWAS a year, AU rather. Zambia president, Ekonipa Tuna ne Dinechi. Or the commercial flights in the core. One now didn't pay 50 quid, then I'll buy. Yeah, COVID
now you tell me COVID
so you see where we are going. We should be objective at times.
That's what we are doing.
That's
exactly what we are doing.
Jennifer,
yes, bro.
Jennifer, in fact, you I'm not comfortable with your behavior.
You are not making me
Jennifer,
why?
Let me say you are getting out of Nipacho. Eric.
Me da so dem am influence you. O de offer kra on to grader. Me say o de on to grader no use ye fa ho mate. Excavator 500 na omo awia no. Omo ma ni use ni na omo fa. Quickly talk. 2 minutes na enko. Wow. Na me hear stories.
Jennifer na watch na so defend.
Me share story no. Ya ba.
O de before bet no.
Me share story no.
Ade ya me kakra na before bet no.
Na
obet no.
I say if you are so 2016 and all kind this statement here by there's a provision in it a 2012 2015 BBC AC Emma Ensign Young audit firm investigate about it then the trigger I had that don't bet na by mu nyina no omuntu hu anamo 6 years in government. Because BBS ne nti Ghana for beka ho asem nti ye the statement na kwa yem fanta to was aban bi penso kure BC na chrono so ye equation wo if more or less divide just say my business wo krom ha we mu hyen kura nye popular no ni petrol so mu bia this story ya me ka ho asem ye penso no ye ma KPMG Omonso ye audit about it. Omo report no mobile busa. The then minister no war energy ni say. What did he do about it? Nothing. But current one is see ya omo nim say ebe explode no so ye the statement about the we BC 2012. And 27th year na say September ye wo me bia sensi. Eya amon credit Ghana for wo do buo kakra. De bia me kan connection man for we wa ban mo. Ah na aban wo presidency ya why wo guru boys e wo presidency
e ya beketwa ene dia we hin
enkofo ya nka okopa me ba nkofo ya nka okoye bef setter odu ha o se obeya mo no de
na ko president
no you see the way they are behaving no e serious because boss and now boss and tontro one esisi wo boss na gu she's aware and no koto ato agu mo de ba bia mo didi ase na mo gu no na mo gya no hokọ okay emra dey turn debt recovery levy by after whose administration dey by omo na be good to we mo when so maka omo hu bi bone ben na Ghana for the ayam you just came in to steal and destroy
okay to you
don't build
then I say you dey fa ho
now then na be ya fa ho excavator 500 cry dan ko si aga
na nya oil
no oil no cry let them man kerosene uni ha boss contaminated the omo ko hwe diesel and petrol fry no yes sign register e ko fa on license company moving pin and zup oil sign to omo no omo ntini anyi sika no kra magana today nipa now perpetrator and I said the no supervisor no oye MP. So under them no the corruption na done social intervention.
Me da say. Osi nana ayi asante danso ameyaw jatabo de can say please let your panelists know that more intelligent people are listening to them. They should be matured. Mishadana me kind.
Wa mo bi edi.
Obwa bi edi. Nana ya.
Yes.
Temade akoko be todi akoko be na pese ye wie tew na fe ye ko and this for
we shouldn't mix up the argument. Okuje to a black one no okuje to a black one then some more can is about the rental of a place with an hour being 14,000, which is an expense that is very unnecessary considering the economic situation in which we are. The buying of a jet is another argument. So we need to posit the argument very. It's a TD. I didn't see the B. It's a mix it too.
Okay.
Ultimately, or no one can buy or no one can say rental of a plane. And no, a banyo or teaching to me my mechanics or buana or more. Ultimately, my mechanics or use aircraft way and NASA where you see. And that is where the argument is that when you put the four travels together, we are looking at almost $10 million. Into a hono necessary. Argument no the other one no argument afi na eba am number 2 you mean you ba ka me sweetheart or kasa no o say 2008 MPP NDC4 anase aban na wo ho no etwa ntro e na omo de ba editi a omo lose election 2016 the same thing happened in some omo kan nyina etisika so e come dey one district one factory and then me tell you see the new plan so you one district one factory new plan me find new plan from Kumasi to Nkran and so you see new plan by be one district one factory na egu one district one factory new plan ho na district baby a new plan one ho your district any center of Accra you see one district one factory is meant to curb if anything unemployment any urban rural urban migration and ama Accra ni Kumasi ayema at 20% of our dwellings a kiosk. That is the essence of 1D1F. That is exactly what Kwame Nkrumah did in those days. I will see factories ewo ye friend say mia baby ase na be ya nkofo empuma ye friend say citizen. Inti ene new plan no so aba be one district one factory. These are some of the things we can 2016. One district 1 million Ghana, one there one dam. We ultimately eno so ni nyina yet sika so e come there. E ma ye gitumo. Eno na ya ampa na. Inti ade ne de obi aba be ka ne de. They be a see obi anhwe say the only party that can change the fortunes of this nation a truthful a conventions people's party. Ghana for and none woman no mama ACPP. Minu abema ade we de eye den ebo mi pusa as I see etimi hu say system be a break it down whilst na we cost no what were the monitoring systems security systems in place at all. A very imperative say a place like Tall Boss and all these factories in big place ECG Gridco VRA Valco there are security systems in place.
Yeah, very tight power.
It should be tight. So it means that before a better action, a certain porous system was existing or is existing for this thing to go on. Because answer na ube draw bibi there are tally books. So with me a recording. Ultimately. So if such a cartel is existing since 2012, Chrono say air cost will be seen to 2021. How many years ago? Whoever did this, and this comedy way no crab, because they see 2012, 2015. No, at the end year found. I'm not say I'm be do 2021. 9 years. ama ya hwa sesanke ye ma obi akofie obi bia na wo ho from 2012 no to now na say ye ma akọ because 9 years we nya ban bia sem ne this is the public service thing under the Ministry of Energy and me no mebo anapo aba so say watimi ama na apie minister bia nko betina so obi ba ya ansa na napo ba 2012 ina e wo ho ansa enye sa but watimi ama na apie ama ye hu se ade a ekoso ni otemase intino why all this time ade ya da ho saa o ma hwe ntra and I believe say into no obi enteki a stock ana because I feel hu ne I believe say take stock no obi any ho a wo take stock it is rather unfortunate to say Ghana sika ade ye Ghana dia aye nyina se se ye kokota responsibility ye my responsibility bia ye den ye hwe to public servants say o mutimi ye very careful because they be an the so bobo politicians the public servant the way be see aye adwuye public servants no omo na grind the wheel of development our country at the public sector level minister me dey bia me say the minister is not the head of the ministry
but na I say fan say wo we public servant no wo ye minister no how we political head
one over 4 years so ade we akoso 9 years
until within 4 years so say 3 years or 2 years na be di wo ho no na wo na penny awda no na se wo hu say technocrat no aye bibia enya
that is what I'm saying
na se wo say that enimu ho hwe ya I don't know which technocrat na so
no
nya bi nini 2012
omo we nhwe ha kro so etwo
2012 up to 2015 I didn't start in 2012 when within the establishment obi aba atwam nkrofo aba me sure say 2016 there was a minister going forward after 2016 the minister wo ho now because it said 2012 2016 eda ho no obi anya ho hwe because you see apart from everything this is a loss to the nation and then very important say your friend say country na hwe sika niema na sika no ko mo keka wo ha no mimi timi kura modi akese
10.4 million Ghana cedis.
Yes.
18 cable 18.
Yes. What you say?
10.4 million
Ghana cedis. I betimi aye niema bebre. I betimi a resuscitate to no ankasa. De bi ese to echia to aye se. Enti no me believe say emra so say aban ba bia ye bie yemi. Near put checks and balance because I broach here. Yeah, ma wo kwan they be there who to America, there who to UK. Almost leakages almost system more. Or leak situation be a woman biano. There is a certain margin of error. And the obenya maybe 2%, 3%. But had this large margin here, a be a jaga or be a rema, one area there, problematic. If we believe it as I say, you're putting in place structures. Government are putting in place structures that prevent these leakages. Because at the end of the day, taxpayer are not able. And they are too fuel yet 32 cedis a gallon. And be a better 40 cedis. Some losses in kitty, no, but you factor it in. You factor it in other things. You tear VAT, you tear with burden on the ordinary Ghanaian. Now, after baby also so I know obisusu luti. Very unfortunate.
Okay.
And I also believe it's unfortunate in the energy sector because one can say maybe almost paying.
Okay,
yeah, I believe that within the energy sector, no, almost pay okay. So why do you do this? Now, pay in your crown pie, it doesn't allow you to steal from government. Let there be a board government, so would there be an way within the public service and that happen. I did about so I make home. Eric say wo kana na poku asema woni ha na obaba be yi wa no nti no asa na abeka na poku na abeka obi asem no ese nipa kro no timi because in some wo kan accusations and allegations ese nipa ni timi yi ano wo se wa kana na poku asema a wa ken yi anu ni ho nti mesra wa limit no so one no girl bi so na one wo girl bi ho asem so a mon ko kan wo
so medi ubi bia na
mon ko kan wo fie because oni ha
na say ono ni bibia ba me ntimi nko
da bi am say mesra wo twa so oni ha
enam say
nti oni ha ne de na asem
magi afa me ho ban
Mati
kokowura magi fa me ho ban
ya da say na
ye kokowura magi mfa me ho
Gideon Owire said this woman should never boast of good condition of teachers for the where teachers will never complain of condition of service. Let's be real and stop politics. Helena Ohinewa Esiedo say, UTV, please come to Sakomono School Complex. Teachers are taking home all tissue papers that is given to schools, while students don't get some to clean their hands. Thank you. The lady next to you has something for us. Interject since she's too loud. Also, you're too loud. Jennifer wants someone more can know. Or say Antonio Jr. say, and did I hear her saying Chinese allowance are being paid? I shall not can you. I say, hey, Jennifer, need your more super. I'll say, Nana, please tell the MPP woman to stop that Takashi. Because we are listening and watching all their submissions and take a seed out of them. Okay. Eric, where the Breno, it's shot. Now, so you're between me, I can want some kakra. And no, a press conference.
Yeah.
About the Jura issue, no.
Yeah.
Must say, as some no Mokano, and said that and Koye, a poor attempt at cover up. Again,
that's
potting.
Umre Nisa. Nina and say, and Ryan and Central for shame about Justice Kumsin Committee reports about one thing. And don't forget, Mse Kaka Busiano, so I am Central for shame after the committee's report. Yeah, they clearly, you say a CC committee.
Sir.
And a man penity. And don't forget our position since that we established the third committee no through the interior minister no. Yeah, man penny the man is a kwenya sa wonya. They can say assembly is ni mu erem. Committee ni dey hu commission pen ayawa so at the end of the day man penny kra be clear nkofo ni nyina tre se obi hye wabufu otimi bɔ ne so tro. Nti wote committee no na your expectation is say dey see wo ha na no no enu bia ne besi. Because I just all kind of said committee reporter. The terms of reference ye dey mo so mo fa nkodi djuma no. Omo an be ka kire say enye kaka wu investigation omo koye. Omo ko hwehwe mu de enti a saa demonstration na esi ye nipa mi no fa mu ye den e hwere omo nkwa. Because e ho na Ghana for dede na ko gina say aden na mabu no ye dede na wo sani to de gu nipa so. But to Justice Kumsin committee na omo wi adwuma no clearly omo bu akaka de ne fo na omo bu abem omo kan ne wo mu se kaka yi na esi ye no eye abusua mu ntawantawa ene ma ne si ye na enye face the country utie me pa in the said committee report by Justice Kumsin ne Ora Vladimir Chidan some report na aba no ene yes na ye no ane se na ame adwuma ese ye de ahye mo se yes mo nyanko ha because already mama yate as say police administration no na kaka issue no wo ho CID for investigation ne de keka ho nti aden na moko bua suhye ye kan say suhye hyen wo se de mama buben mama mo bua fa nti mo anye fe nti se wa hwa kaka abusua no so ababonten se omo susu se committee ni omo ani ni yi and as all kind of full reports na committee ni gina nkofo bi so and na omo de edi ase omo de summarize omo report no bua for now me kan wa asem ewura na efre ne sade ano because in the said report time wa ye kokun kaka na ye de kontiba ne ade bobo no abai why ne call police station ko kan kire police force ono de ehu nipa mienu se omo de kontima ye den e bobo no e na okotwero na no asem eja edi 2 days pepe na asem na ni adane se abai wa kure ye nim de ye kan gu na so mpane ya de wo no na abai wa kuro na sen akọ police station akoka se oh statement ba ko na me twero no me ba ba twero foforo na we foforo na me ba twero de kaka nua ne ku no committee no antimi amusa even the police administration say what triggered yeah ma lead the best son na no foforo and at the first statement now the ba no mpo e wo he ba committee ni timi gina saade anasem a waka ne so the second statement na wa ma ne so say enu nti no kaka nua Ibrahim na ya che na to na akuni nua but eja yem fa fie nyansa nka asem saade a oni kaka ne nua mo atena fie 18 good years oni omo ni problem ofie ho oni ne yire ye fine odidi a odibi mu nyina mu konsuo si ne mabom ndi kan okra nyame anim se saade ahu se ni nua no first day no okotwere statement no se ni nua no na ekum ni nua na eja nti nka besi ne nti utie me pa nke be sene ne tim wantimi anka hwe ankyerɛ obi a o abrante yi a wadi ntragu no so ene saa na ye fa no ye de na akotum otwe aba nkokumu wanwane anko ba bi ye ne nu ewu ono ne di animu a omo ye ne ma ne nyina but because kaka atiase voices bi oye to ho say DC not here konwa no say lusu bamba nkofo ne boys tata no owu a na ye omo ne ade ade no they have to cover up. The committee no they are in as a clearing agent for President Akufo-Addo and almost so abe clear case no kra na police for who almost so investigation just 3 days ago police CID e de kontima atu no e de kwabusuafie a omo forensic investigation aja wo hwe kontiba ye kuta police for omo de koye ya wura ya san adane na no se nipa baako e na nekuta akwentimi nyuso but let's turn it because assembly see no all reportage across and say face the country activists no okay so I don't identify the image of the government of the day so let me establish this committee for them to clear say he wasn't member of the face the country so read the committee report baby and here omo pa and say omo clear say akwa no nya face the country member you don't do this to the nation eti the yeye kan and then say atentene ne anedi minim so omre ni so nke wododo e beka because adansini ba ko omo san friend say oye kaka adamfo na ono kaka ni nua no kura nya ntokwa pen na omunya ntokwa no na onim so ni nua ntemungo oso tama kaka wu ye kura na oni krum ho but committee need to be consider ono na dance ye no e ma kaka yire na ono na oda ni kunachi ono na wo manum no onim de ni kuna ka kire no ne voices ani kuna ka nyina mo amfa ma me ne se me kunu no tiase no me manum na ma wo mo no me ni nua ne hwe wo nti ene se ni nua no mpo makuna min kunu ketu ano so na oba behwe me ma no so mo se ko jeli no what sort of people are we dealing with ya nchire buo
so no so na
and I'm say and I can say justice must prevail but the way now omode committee na di kan ya bebua for ne bem no where is the CID investigation going now and I want to say because it is already predetermined nipa na otna so no oya appeal court judge onye nipa ketua Ura Vladimir na twidan so ye kan security a obi anim ne stance enti say ni monyamfo we nyina mutimi tenase e ma niema bi sesisi a enye fe committee be ka kire Ghana for say Ura Simon no say mensa ensem obe ka kire ye e wo committee na na ebi anye no kre Ura committee na nim no ansa na obe tenase edi adanse ne the bible show nsem ma wo so ye off mebo enti se papa panimu a watwa be 60 years utimi be di ntram ramu ye page na committee report no intimi recommend any sanction and for many panel. What sort of committee is this? Look at the military hierarchy now from war. Soja ni ba kompo de be ka so etuo na ebo nkofo no. Omo ana na etututu na ba ehwe ka omo nkofo nye soja fo na to ye. But mene wo modwuma ye so mfa so de na ye nyina ye di. Ye hu soja ni a wabu nkotodwe se ma server. Na wo shutu nipa echi. Ekum nipa. At the end of the day, committee report no say the soldier penny kan no boa oboa enye no kre omo na tutuo no enti omo charge ne perjury in the said report ana enkofo omo di boni wo mu nyina ma clear omo nyina police penny o patemu ho a ono no wantimi an control niam earlier stage no mo se en transfer no na sa commander de ne ko German of na asem foforo si a onyini se ho be hye no punishment so the year can then say the motive of the committee was to clear say DC ni MPP for na ye link omo say omo na atata kaka because na kaka ni DC no issue no ye nyim free party ni aban no so ni emfa nkoto na busu so that is all
me da say Jennifer ya bre no mama sima be ye enan bi na fe ye nhwe na ye nsori
me da say I'm saying run this 4-year press conference me hwe bi wo ho station I'm saying late news na me hwe na so person can wasama in communication u posture u dimina nya teni never many part work bi sense ko be mi no sense one NDC they say the omo ye PR for Kaka family Kaka ye Ghana ni etiase initially omo akoro ya de ba social media boy no cry MPP ni o kaseti aban no ntina omo bi afa kira ko mo pa am ye kunu ti omo kra de inform ho ewi a kire na ne boss sami jamfi sa chomba na sami jamfi akoye press conference okrom ho e no no na e kire Kaka abusuafo no de onye asabu ba from betena aka asem bi se ye adwuma ye nyina ye wabusua ye firi mu ni obi ana doye ni obi ana piase e na nya wadwena obakire obi ana bepe se de profo e ka ho asem wo mo friend say mo Facebook we ye wo ha ye adwuma ye so mo man. The question is press conference or mo ye na nra no. What was the basis of the press conference? Me team interior apart from a 10-year ne boss Sami Jemfi me nua keto yi ebedi atam.
Odi ho atam.
So tie regional tobo again na bisima asem.
One odi natam.
Utie how he described Ashanti regional minister.
Okay.
Say regional minister to was what say na etwetwa sem beko so ho na etoda na ohun adwene woni tirimo o the reason. I just want us to listen to it to a communication will be
onim state and a state
no
onim state and no. Now those who understand him will understand what he's saying.
What he and I said minister no is saying.
No
Sami Jemfi no. Yes, ntina me kirem. Sa asam no ka na me kirem.
What you say?
Papa no ba to so be na kra che ne pe. Let us give respect where respect is. Some of the things that make NDC forte wa mu dia na mo ka me na me intimidated by it. I'm not intimidated by NDC. I am here. Oh, not so.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to hear it.
But look, Sami Jemfi e me nua ketewa.
That be your nua ketewa entini. You can speak that way. But you can say it is our respect no should be there. Papa Penimu we can talk about it. What is he talking about?
To press conference no, it was baseless and needless. Some sadden.
Okay.
I didn't tell him say. Nipa na wu, awrade for the crazy. Yas danka awrade. Mo akora pushi say yan set committee. Friend say committee was set up.
Ye ka se ba.
Obia ba be kan nanum asem. Tenant otifie ho wu na uni ho. Sami Jemfi o ya wo boss na oni ho. Tenant ba be kan say, me shame dem na me hu say. Nipa da se ni twe abrante na se akɔhye omodware ye. Get the report dey buy no mboa me so me boa. Eti onu de onim say yabusu ya dey. Committee na tena so obi eni ho ya akro obi eni wo ye o mate ebi eni wo ye Sami Jemfi mate
na so we
can talk about the story.
I am not saying say you cannot criticize anybody.
Meba entini say ya fa ne say bia
no chronic ID
ensema ye tena ye ka eye obi a mate dia na ye o
say ba be sia sem so
obi
e ka whether you like it or not
there be no Nkroma penifo adwene bone kwama ba mo kokra ne mo yo man
ya do adwene
na mo yanko krafo he de mo yo man no
utie
nation records
anya hwe enso utim ene etu
na we mususa that language I don't want to hear it
ya set committee committee na tu nipa mo ma betena se which you people who are your press conference and no
no say mo dwene nkwada na ho dache
committee no obi a me kire na dwene omo wie papa ye o work of your friends brad man ntwa na mbo papa no dey say be say me kan di antwi danso papa no dey report about so unia didi ekura ma papa na wo pakura kenka hwe from the one report no by NDC communication friends
are Vladimir so chair NDC party
na person me nka so chair no mu go man panimfo nti wo anya hwe but
they na mo bom panimfo okrum ha
papa no ba bi o
na man fanya Professor Mills na man fanya Ura you think your people are
from the one report no by no one mu the negotiate committee no to you have no respect for papa no and we reduce from general secretary we reduce na di nim wo kire na de okofia nan we reduce who to level bi a and then nipa mu ni piem etika mampani tu board committee na you appointed so metna so come on me hear do me your agenda. Let me tell you what MPP government any ho se ye be yam adwuma amabo ye ba be yadwuma so Ghana for committee na kira de kure kum abrante no
na your mandate
ye na ya na your adwuma
what say na adwuma na impartiality committee what was
the terms of reference
it wasn't so maybe meba Adekye say enka ho and na wo so kana me say na wo so afam no na eka ho
meba etiquette committee ni tena se wi a na nka ye white paper watch te say the bars dem ba ya tena se e ko ya kwato aircraft hangers sika ko
yes mo kum nipa yes mo true mo kum nipa we ba kan no
ya white paper sana na campus committee
e be ye say dem we excavate sana ye be ye no
why is it that NDC is always interested in
mo DC body guys and are creating this mess say
what are you waiting for at the press conference that unwarranted disrespectful way demeanor no poster na on the press conference and you could have gone to arrest the DC's bodyguard if you have this information. What are you waiting for?
Okay.
Are the police not having it?
Yo.
What are you waiting for?
They are waiting for Nana ya Jantua. They are waiting for.
That's the best thing you guys can do. But let me tell you what. Sadia na mafatu so say nemo na me pia.
Aba de bo tachi no.
One year politics. Obi ba awu man Nsroma te. And na mo de nyansabo akwafo ye nyansabo na bo yi.
Sa na ye kwoto aba mo ko
Queen me dance so for Nana ya
Jantua. Constitutional
afanu ni nyina wo de wo mfinfi.
Omumienu nyi oma me.
Omu pe wudie be.
Of course, because at the end of
Jennifer woni.
Me kasa kura
me dance. Me on phone so. Eric nso ka no tum.
Munyina mo kama no ntum.
Nana na akasa.
We hu asem kokora me nka ada
ni bia ni wa ma.
Me de me mpeni se na mo nkwala isa kasa ne yejai.
Na me ba makasa o ya.
Wo nante.
Jennifer politics mu ntimi nka so.
No, that is their language. No, ena sa me same Jennifer ne form von kra. No, that language. Jennifer motaika. Ena me say, nye ni mate ne tie, nye ni mate no tie. Ba kloma nye mpanimfo am won nante nyina na ade ne ya adwuma sa.
Wonim say
sa na e won mpanimfo wa ba mu akwa mo ejime udi amudi. Look at the age.
Wonim say enso komo ye dey Eric Ubo 216 high school din. Professor Pokwa Mankwa send message say woman ati no mo ko check na if there is any shortage of food.
Me dana say.
Ena me ko
Jennifer so di bia ba oda.
Me kra ekrapi mampom. Me ekrapi mampom. Mampom presec prof, mampom presec. Ye say duane ni ho. Na nkora ndi gari ni anwa. Gari ni anwa. Obi so di aba. Entina na ya mpacho.
Aduane a shorto.
Ya no nsi.
Aja kwabena.
Mame.
Ekofo so otimi e check wo.
E ma check wo ma wi.
Dey bo omo ya.
Obi akasa.
Jennifer wa no edin.
Yes.
Mommy that.
Enti jai me da se okan keke. Me da se.
Wa no edin man kasa to aso.
Tina na ya wo na woko.
Awo radi nyame.
Hwe say owo ba na obi aye fled up nyesa. And I also believe said me the last time I met na me bisa questions ebebre. What am I say? I believe say baby assembly dan yen fanto. Yeah. Because it will be very unfortunate to say senye kaka enua no ne ku akola na ye de ne be kwa akotu. But enu susu nti ne ye wo court. Enu nti ne ye wo police. All market can say bebre NDC aka we aka yenyi politics in film. Na yenhwe the substantive issue at hand. Obi ewu. Ebinom ayeden o mepra. Obi ahwe ne nkwa wagya nkola wa akire. Otemase. Wagya nkola wa akire di obeboa maame so ama na hwe nkola ye so onu ne kun ni nua. We should get to the bottom of the matter. Say NDC for some more machinery to investigate. Me believe say we quite me for private detective. And a private security firm. And there were no almost so move so need the government can into ma. They can also get their own almost be my police in here because they are not in power. But they can get a private detective or a private security firm to go into the matter non some final reports and bra. Near Fanto. Okay. Because I will say as a man wouldn't maybe or more information be a yeni. Ultimately, be information I won't see if I'm a to abonting. But some feel says I in order say argument no ebe to me aye no cre na enkonkoye speculative enkonkoye politics no. They can also get a security person on the ground to do their own investigations on the side. Near also report on Mudeba. A credible security na yenhu because it will be unfortunate to say obi or no 1 year she no ye de assembly de beto no so. Both sides say be a government is not involved near because the government is involved. Government only because the security agencies no musuba maybe one more anya niema bi. Intino we need to look at it critically and it's almost also intimate and a private person. An independent person. No, so to me investigating my own. Because the issue